guys, welcome to Tea Hive.
So, on this episode, we went to Oceanside, California to go check out a new tea house. A new old tea house. So this is a tea house that I've been to before once, and I had an awesome time there. Originally, the guy I talked to, his name was Barry, I believe, and he is a super fun guy to talk to. The owner's name is Taylor, which is also a really good name. I didn't get a chance to talk to him, but this time when we went in, we talked to Nadia. And she was a lot of fun to talk to as well. And we even had a little bit of company from another person. Steven. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And he was fun to talk to too. So,
yeah.
in all accounts, we've had a lot of fun people to talk to while going there. But I really like this tea house because it is not a tea house, it is a tea nook. It is like this.
Yeah, it's super cute.
It's a super tiny, like a large walk-in closet size space. And it's right next to the beach. You walk through this alleyway of little unique shops and whatnot. And it's just in a really cool spot.
Yeah, it has a really nice window. I feel like that just
yeah, it's got lots of window light.
Really nice. I've never been there before. It was my first time going there, so it was a really fun experience for me.
Yeah. So like I said, it's a really cozy, beautiful little spot. And I just wanted to take Julie there, so that's what we did. So we're gonna show you guys some clips of what was what the place looks like, and kind of give you a sense of the vibe there. But we also, while we were there, we purchased a little more, a little more Pear Mountain Oolong, which is an organic oolong from Lishan, and we got 100 grams of this stuff, so I just ran out of it a week before I went there, so I'm excited to have more of this back in stock. We also got
some GABA Oolong.
Yeah, and this stuff is nuts.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll let you explain.
Okay, so the GABA Oolong is from Bagua Shan, and 2017 harvest. We got 100 grams. Yep, got 100 grams of that.
Both of these were relatively inexpensive too.
Yeah.
We did a tea tasting there that was super fun. We had a white tea, a black tea, which were like brother and sister. They're from the same tea farm.
That was really, really fun.
And they were both really delicious, but I came there knowing that I wanted some of this. So I was like, well, let's keep going, let's try some of the teas. And then we tried this GABA Oolong, which tastes amazing.
Yeah.
I'll let you explain.
It tasted like Snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles, man. Just straight up.
Yeah, like Snickerdoodles, like gingerbread, sort of like those spice.
Yeah, real
cookies.
Spicy, sweet. It was amazing. So we're like, yeah, we need that. That's like a necessity. The white tea that we had tasted a lot like
Moonlight.
The Moonlight white tea cake that we already own. So we're like, well, it's not bad at all. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad at all, but it's like, we kind of want something a little different. So we decided to go with this instead. They've got a ton of teas to taste. All in all, we spent we got 200 grams of tea. We spent $65 or something like that. Which personally I think is a super good deal. So I am thrilled with all the stuff we got. So let's go ahead. We're gonna rock, paper, scissors on which one we're gonna drink right now.
Oh really? I thought we were gonna drink this one, but okay.
Let's rock, paper, scissors it.
Okay. So I'm
just
Oolong.
Best. Yeah, you're obviously GABA. I'm Pear Mountain. Let's go. Just one at a one. Just rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Yes! All right, Pear Mountain it is.
Oh, you sure about that?
No, yeah.
You know that?
Okay, we've had this already. Okay, so we're gonna drink GABA Oolong even though I totally won. And
it's just that we've tasted the oolong in our roasting video.
Yeah, that was the video that we used in our roasting. So we're gonna go ahead and use some of this. Now this is an interesting tea because we tried brewing this, and maybe it's just my teapot.
We've had it a couple times.
We tried this 3 different times, both, well, 4 technically, if you include the tasting we had over at the tea house. Now, the tea house was like, it was like, whoa, this is like, just instantly like, wow, is that Snickerdoodles? Yes, that is Snickerdoodle.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. Talk about this tea.
Well, so this tea, like, first taste, I was just like, whoa, what is that? Like, it's something we've had before.
Right.
Yeah, and I first originally was thinking of the Speculoos ice cream from Ben & Jerry's. Or Speculoos, I don't know how you say it. But people,
She only worked there.
well, it's like...
I just work here, man. I just deliver pizzas.
Yeah. But it's like that gingerbread, like Snickerdoodle taste, and I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, how can we pass down a tea, pass up a tea that tastes like cookies and be like, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one that tastes like a tea we already have.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna spill this tea so you guys know it.
So let's just go ahead and...
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and boil the water. We're gonna go, well, roughly. We got ourselves a new gas stove, portable gas stove, which boils water 100% faster. Thanks, Mom. Let's go ahead and brew up this tea. This is hot enough. Not enough?
Not enough.
Okay, throw some more in there. That's probably like 2 grams. Yeah, we need a little more than that.
Yeah.
You're like 1 gram.
So when we brewed it, the most recent time that we brewed it, I added a lot of leaf, and then you're like, "Whoa, that's a lot of leaf," but it ended up turning out really good.
Yeah, it was great. Whoops. Start by pouring it all over the cloth. We're just gonna drink the wash because we have nowhere else to put it at the moment. Because we've gone with
in our bellies.
a minimalist setup of just a tea cloth towel thing. Anyway, so back to the tea house. Well, where do we even start? So you walk in, it's tiny. We were greeted by a lovely lady there. And she's like, welcome, welcome, take a seat. What can I do for you? And we're like, got this big old camera, and we're like, we're here to film you, dude. Like, get ready. Like, go dress up better. Just kidding, we didn't say anything like that. She let us record in the tea shop, no problem. To which we probably should have gotten more shots, but we were too busy drinking tea.
Yeah. I mean, it was a very small place. There wasn't, there was only so much we could film. But,
yeah.
That
does bring me to the point that they had, super duper cool teaware. This was, artisan stuff.
Yeah, they had really nice teaware.
Hella expensive, of course, but it was, artisan, this is, this was crafted by, yada, yada, yada. And they were so tempting, but also not because it was $200. And I was like, well, I don't got that, so.
Yeah.
But if I did have that, I totally would have bought it. And they're just really beautiful pots and teaware and whatnot.
When we got in, she pretty much immediately what can I do you for? And we were like, we're here to taste tea. And that was a really easy process. She just kind of was like, well, what do you want to drink? And
black tea, white tea, oolong tea, Pu'er tea. And we're like, we don't really know. We just had some black tea this morning. So...
I think you suggested white tea, and that's why we tried Sister of the Forest, which is their white tea.
That was the white tea that we tried, Sister of the Forest, which was really good.
It was beautiful too. I really just looking at or smelling the canister, and then looking out just that so much leaf in this big old thing.
This massive probably 3-gallon tank, 4-gallon tank.
Yeah.
It was 3 gallons or something like that, but just full of tea, and it was awesome. She's like, here, smell this. It was
yeah.
Just beautiful aroma.
Yeah, she was very inviting and very interactive with us, and it was really nice. I keep thinking about the Sister of the Forest tea leaves, and they're so pretty. They just remind me of forest floors. And I said that, but it was yeah.
That's funny. So yeah, that was a delicious tea, and then we tried Brother of the Forest after that. I wanted to try their Ruby 8 black or Fruity 8 or I forget, something 8 black tea, and we didn't get a chance to try that, unfortunately. Their hours are super duper limited on Saturday, which is the day we showed up. So it was like 11, what is it, 11 to 3 or something like that?
Yeah.
I'll have to fact check me on that one. But anyway, so we got there. We were staying up in a town about like an hour and a half drive from San Diego. Did I say Oceanside originally? I may have. Anyway, it's all the way down in San Diego, so we were like an hour and a half away. So we got there around 1.
I think you did say Oceanside.
I did say Oceanside, I swear, because I was saying it was like an hour from, or like a walk away from the beach, and so I was just thinking ocean and Oceanside. Anyway, it's in San Diego. It's like a walk away from the beach, and anyway, so we got there around 1, and we hung out for the entire time that we were allotted to stay. There's no like free parking nearby, so we had to pay, for a 2-hour parking thing, which wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, it wasn't even that bad. It was like $3 or something like that.
Yeah, for an hour. For an hour, so we paid like $6. And then there's like a walk across the street. But yeah, we pretty much stayed until our parking was up, and just kind of had some fun talks about life and whatnot. But then we tried the Brother of the Forest, was the black tea, and that was really good.
Yeah.
Having trouble remembering that one exactly.
I know, me too. I think I definitely enjoyed the Sister of the Forest more. The black tea was like, cool. But it was just really like fun to drink them side by side because they're the same.
I feel like they were similar though. They're very similar in
I think
taste.
So too. I honestly, the black tea was blurred to me as well.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But anyway, they were the same. Yeah, they're like the same tea, just a different level of. It's literally just what makes a white tea and what makes a black tea, which is like level of oxidization and cooking.
Probably some other complicated
process
stuff.
And just like cooking process. Or
ignorant of.
But anyway, yeah, it's like same varietal, same farmer, same everything there. So yeah, they tasted similar, but you could definitely tell like, oh, interesting. Like this is, these are what happens when you oxidize the plant more or whatever. This is what happens when you oxidize it less.
Yeah.
And then from there we tasted was it just straight into the GABA oolong?
Yeah, we only tried 3.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was a nice long session between each. Like we had probably 5 steepings at least of each tea, and so yeah, we had like 15 whole cups of tea there, and then just kind of decided we need some of this GABA, and 2 hours like went by in a flash.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a ton of fun, and I would totally recommend it. It's kind of fun being able to like just talk to each person who works there. So maybe next time we show up, the owner will be there, Taylor, and that would be kind of cool to talk to him about it.
Cool.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't really have too much else to say. They've got a great website that you can purchase tea from, and honestly, it's one of my favorite tea houses. I think it's up there in the top. I don't know, like I want to say it is my favorite tea house.
You can say so far.
Well, yeah, obviously so far, but I mean like all the tea houses that I've been to, so like the ones that stick out in my mind are like Flyaway, because that was the first tea house we went to, and that was just really inviting, and they really turned us on to tea, which is in Portland. And then we went to, and then my next favorite I think would be Danang. The issue with that one is that it's just a little bit pricey. I just want to spend all my life there, but I can't because I can't afford it. But it's beautiful and like elegant and just like pristine to the max. Like if I were to run a tea house, that's what it would look like. And then there's like Mad Monk, which is just this like super adorable little tiny nook that's just like a great place to just talk about tea or whatever you want to talk about. Just one-on-one kind of session.
And it's just so cozy.
Yeah, I don't even think we were charged for the tastings, and if we were, it was minimal. Like, that's how I like it, is I mean, obviously it's how I like it, but, I mean, like, I couldn't even tell if we were charged for the tastings. It was like $67, so we paid like $30 for the GABA, I think, and like $40.
It was like $20 for the GABA and $40 for the...
Yeah, so if we were charged anything,
Paramount.
it was like $7. I think it came out to be like $67 or something like that. So like, we maybe charged $7 for the tastings, which is completely reasonable, but I think that's just like tax at that point.
Yeah.
So anyway, I had a great time. I like that I can't even tell how much the tastings were. I understand that, you know, you gotta make up for that money that you're spending on just giving out tastings.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive, I'm almost positive we weren't charged for tastings, because if we were, the extra like couple dollars probably came from the GABA. I don't think it was like a straight $20.
Right, it was like 22 maybe or whatever.
But yeah, I think the fact, I just really like the environment and like the ambience. Like, although it was really small, it was just like the perfect amount of space that it needed. Like, there was 2 seats in the back, and there was an extra chair to sit next to me.
Yeah, so
and
as you can see in the shots that we got, it was like there was 4 seats that you could sit in front of the tea table where they're serving you tea. So it's like, you know, me and Julie, and then Steven was kind of sitting off in the back, and eventually he like joined us. But yeah, there's enough for 4 people. It's a little bit of a squeeze, but you know, it's all, you know, you kind of like, if you're all drinking tea together, you kind of just eventually just start talking. It's not a problem at all. Especially because we're like awkward, you know, we're relatively awkward people, I'd say. And so it's, you know, that's saying something is the point. It's like, you know, even if you're a little awkward, you can still like, all right, you know, what's going on? How's life? Yada, yada, yada.
I mean, that's the funnest part about drinking tea.
Yeah, tea is very social.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just like, I feel like it's a very, like, it makes things intimate, you know? Not like in a weird way, but like, just like that closeness. And like...
Intimate.
You know, like, it really does bring, like, you kind of have to squeeze together, you know?
Yeah, that's just part of life there. So let's talk a little more about this tea.
Yeah, let's just
My
have
mouth
to do
literally
that.
hurts from just rambling and rambling.
Does it?
Yeah, I'm talking too much.
Smell this. Like, it just smells like gingerbread cookies. I feel like it's more like...
Yeah, it's very, very subtle. The scent is very subtle.
Yeah.
But it's definitely there.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you just pulled out a thing of gingerbread cookies. It's like this overwhelming aroma, but it's, you know.
Yeah, this tea definitely requires your attention.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like more of a Shire tea.
This is something, personally, that although I want to drink it, like, with a bunch of friends and like while we're hanging out, if my friends aren't like, or if they're not the type of people who are like really appreciate tea, I don't think it's necessarily something that they'd be into. They'd be like, oh wow, this tea's really good, but if they're not really like hyper focused on it, they're not going to notice the subtleties in it.
Yeah. I feel like also we did like saying like, it tastes just like Snickerdoodles, and they're like, wow, I want to taste, and you know, like they taste it and you're like,
yeah, you don't want to
taste like cookies.
You don't want to. That was just like a dumb mistake. You should just never do with anything, really.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I do it like every single time I introduce tea.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, part of me wants to be like, it tastes like Snickerdoodles. Like, come on, get it, you know?
Right.
But...
yeah, you kind of want to like lead them on to it. And they're like, oh wow, it does taste like, but it never works. They're always like, I don't taste it. Doesn't just taste like tea to me. Damn it! Hey, that's like the worst thing you can say to somebody who's trying to introduce you to tea is like, it tastes like tea. Like, really? It doesn't taste anything like a little interesting to you? Like, green tea and this tea are like by far like vastly different. Or black tea and this tea are vastly different. Like, what are you drinking that tastes like
you're
this?
just like, challenge accepted.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, anyway, it's a great tea. GABA's fun. I don't know too much about GABA, but she told us that it has like a lower caffeine content. And I know it sounds for something acid, something. So it's some sort of like protein in it that
apparently
is like, it has to, like, in order to be named GABA, it has to have like a certain amount of GABA within the tea leaf.
Right. I don't think you were. I think you were filming in the back when she was mentioning this. But oh no, you were on the phone. Apparently GABA, like, there's these bugs that are on the plant that chew the leaves.
Oh really? This is that tea?
Yeah.
So this is a bug-bitten oolong?
I guess so.
No, I thought those were different. I don't know.
I mean, that's what she said.
Don't take our words for this here.
That's what she was explaining to me, that the GABA comes from the bugs, and
so it creates like a chemical reaction within the leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. You know, that we'd be able to determine by looking at the leaves and seeing if there's like bruises on the leaves. Because I've heard of bug-bitten oolong, but I've heard of GABA oolong, but I didn't realize they were the same thing. But at the same time, maybe this is just a bug-bitten GABA oolong.
Yeah,
maybe it's a combination of the two. I don't know.
Mentioning that the bugs are similar to cicada beetles.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. I don't know.
That is very interesting, though. That's what I was saying.
To her. Not to you. To her. I'll do some more research on that, or you guys can let us know in the comments.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be cool. If you know anything about like bug-bitten oolongs or GABA oolongs or their relation to each other, that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she was 100% sure herself, like the fine detail of it all, but that's what she heard, and she passed it on to me. Now I'm passing it on to you guys.
Yeah, it's like telephone. It's like a good old game of telephone. Yeah, I think it has like dragons breathed on it or something. I don't know. It's kind of like hard to hear her. Yeah, she said dragons breathed on it,
like,
and then a wizard tapped on it a couple times, and then like blew on it, and that's what makes it so cookies and cream tasting. Yeah, she whispered it. It was weird.
Yeah, I don't know what. Alright, that is it for this video. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And also, if you have any more information about GABA oolongs, go ahead and let us know down in the comments down below. And
also, before you say that's it, again, we're looking for recommendations of tea houses in Southern California.
Oh yeah, gosh.
Let us know in the comments, guys.
Please.
We really want to know. Honestly, the only way we found these tea houses is literally through Instagram. I don't even know how I found Mad Monk. I think it was through Instagram as well, but that's like the only way we know. It's just they randomly pop up as advertisements, and we're like, hey, cool, let's check it out. But you Google it, they don't come up. So check out Mad Monk Tea House if you're in Southern California. Check out Danang Tea House if you're in Southern California. Check out Silk and Jade Tea House if you're in Southern California, which, by the way, we're going to make a video on eventually.
Yeah.
Once they get their tea house up and running again. And that's literally like all the tea houses we know of. So,
yeah.
We need more, guys.
Yeah, get us in that loop.
Get us in the loop. Cool, guys. I think that's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, like we said, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
All the honey's in the leaves, honey.